and welcome to our weekly tarot reading with Rinky. We're going to be giving you the tarot reading for the week of the 9th of Feb. As usual, all the details, timestamps, links are mentioned down below in the info box, so make sure you guys check that out. Let's start as usual with Aries. Aries, the card that we have for you is the Empress. This card here is telling us that this is a week where it feels that you're extremely powerful. It feels like all your energies are to the best. I feel whatever you're working on to, just double up your efforts and you will see great results. It's more like whatever you're touching on to, it's actually working in your favor. It feels like, if there is any new beginning, for females also who are planning for a baby, this is the right time. This is a card of fertility. So somewhere this is just telling you whatever you want, just go ahead and make that effort and you will see it blooming very, very soon. Angel answer for you here is yes. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to currently. It's definitely closer. It's time to cherish. It's time to celebrate. It's time for victory. So somewhere every effort that's gone in is definitely paying you off. You are seeing great results at this point. This is a great week for you guys. So sort of make the best use of it. Taurus, the card that we have for you is Death. This card here is telling us that there is a baggage that you're holding. This is a card which tells us, there is a new beginning. You are sort of standing on that line where there is something new that's about to start, but still you're unable to give up the point that where you are in at this point. So somewhere releasing is very, very important. Ending a certain phase right now is very, very important. You have been working on to something really badly, but you cannot see results. So the only advice that universe is trying to give you at this point is just let go what's not working on your favor, because you're trying to hold it really, really hard. There's a lot of grudge, there's a lot of baggage. Release everything, forgive everything, and walk forward with a lot more love and peace. Angel answer for you here is remain positive. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to currently requires you to put in a lot more positivity into it. It could be in the form of affirmations, it could be in the form of prayers. Anything that you're doing requires you to stay positive, requires you to leave sort of good vibes onto it. Once you start doing that, you will see a change, you will see a difference, and slowly and gradually it will come to you. But right now you need to remain positive, you need to leave good vibes onto it. Gemini, the card that we have for you is Justice. This card here is telling us that you are feeling great this week. It feels all the stress, all the worries, all the frustration that you've been going through in the past is definitely releasing, and it feels you're in a much better headspace at this point. Somewhere when we talk about mental health, this is a week where I feel there is an improvement, there is a growth. This also talks about your work. Somewhere, you are focusing a lot more onto work, and that is giving you a sense of joy that you're looking forward to in life. So somewhere this is a great week for you. It feels the only advice that I would want to point out here is saying that you need to control your frustration a bit. You're just sort of getting hyper onto little things, and that might sort of put you into trouble. This is the time where you focus on self. Angel answer for you here is ask help from others. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to currently requires you to seek a lot of help, requires you to sort of seek advices from people around. It's more like you're trying to do everything by yourself, and it's not helping you, it's not helping the situation. The more people you get on board, it's gonna help you get to the situation very, very closer. Cancer, the card that we have for you is Judgment. This card here is telling us that this is a week where I feel there is one step forward that you've taken. It feels like there is a certain reality that you've come closer to. I also believe that this week, your intuition power is really strong. The way you feel about a certain person majorly, it feels the person is exactly the same. So somewhere your intuitive power, your gut is really trying to help you, is really trying to sort of guide you in the direction that it needs to go on to. I would only say that focus on your gut, listen to your intuition, and walk accordingly. It's only helping you get closer to where you want to be. Angel answer for you here is forgiveness. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to currently requires you to forgive. It requires you to forgive the situation, forgive the person, anything that is going to help the situation get better. Holding too many grudges about somebody or a situation, why it didn't happen in the first place, why with me. Stop victimizing yourself is what this card says. Forgive everything. It's only helped you grow and get better to whatever you are today, and that will eventually help you get closer to what you want.
Leo, the card that we have for you is the card of cups. This card here is telling us that this is a week where I feel you are exchanging great conversations with people, you are exchanging great thoughts with people. It's more like somewhere the circle that you are surrounded with at this point is extremely positive. I would say do not doubt any person around you at this point, and then especially this week, because everybody is really trying to sort of help you in some or the other way. Somewhere there are a lot of doubts around, you feel why a certain person is suddenly being so nice. Somewhere having this energy will only ruin the sort of vibe that is going on around you right now. I feel yes, people are being a little selfless and they are trying to help you, they are trying to help you get to a point where you really want to be. There's a lot of sort of emotional exchange also that I can see, a lot of good thoughts. Somewhere somebody is really seeking your shoulder to cry upon. It's more like, it's generally a week where you feel extremely connected to people around. Angel answer for you here is romance. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to requires you to seek help from your partner. Why are you trying to do everything alone? It's just telling me that somewhere other person's thoughts, other person's energies will change the game for you, will change the complete vibe for you. So somewhere this is very, very important for you to sort of explain it to the other person in a good way and help that person to understand, and also invite the other person's thoughts at this point. Virgo, the card that we have for you is card of swords. This card here is telling us that this is a week where there is a lot of confusion that you're surrounded with. You're not sure of what you want to do, how you want to do. The only advice that sort of pops out of this card is it's okay to take time. It's okay to sort of let go everything easily. Do not panic. Do not pressurize yourself at this point, even though you do not have clarity. It's just asking you to sort of buy time towards a certain decision. Do not make any decisions this week. It's telling you this is not the right time. You're not doing great with your energies. It feels extremely emotional. It feels extremely, somewhere when it comes to making a decision, you'll just go with your heart and eventually you'll not understand the practicality of it, which right now is not helping you. So make sure any decision that you want to make, push it, but do not make it this week. Angel answer for you here is peaceful resolution. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to is resolving very smoothly. So somewhere these anger, frustration that you're surrounding the situation with is definitely sort of pushing this away from you, and what you're getting closer to is not coming to you. So somewhere understand, having good thoughts in it, doing things peacefully rather than sort of being violent about it, it's just not helping you at this point. So somewhere go easy on yourself and let everything resolve peacefully. Libra, the card that we have for you is the Strength. This card here is telling us that this is a week where you're connecting very well with somebody. This is a week where it feels like, it's just like two people have become one. It talks about the bond. It talks about the connection. It also talks about certain intuitive powers that you're going through with, and you feel you are sort of being guided by the universe, by the supreme power. Something on those lines where I feel, it's the time you connect with your own self. The bond is only getting better. It only talks about how well you're dealing with certain situations. There's a lot of maturity that I can see that sort of come into the picture, and it feels everything that you're doing right now is in sync with your mind and your heart at the same time. Angel answer for you here is choose a new direction. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to currently requires you to sort of release, requires you to sort of let go a certain thing. The more you're pushing or the more you're being desperate about it, it's not helping, it's not coming in your favor. You need to understand that releasing, letting go a certain thing will only help you get closer to something better. So this is a time, this is a period where angels are asking you to choose a new direction. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is Ace of Swords. This card here is telling us that this is a week where you're doing brilliant with your thoughts. This is a week where I feel you're feeling extremely powerful. At the same time, when you're feeling powerful, universe is showering you with a lot of opportunities, with a lot of great things. This is a time to sort of seek everything. I would say if not, you want to sort of take that opportunity, but acknowledging that opportunity right now is extremely essential for you. The more you acknowledge, it's more more like you're leaving a message to the universe saying that you are grateful, you're thankful for it. Once you start being grateful about a certain thing, universe showers you with abundance. So this is a period where I feel universe is supporting you with everything that you want. Your energies are doing great. It feels like you're getting closer to what you want. Angel answer for you here is reconsider. Angels are telling you the specific situation that you're looking forward to or working on to. I feel somewhere back of the mind you have given up onto it. You feel there's no ray of hope, there's nothing to look forward to. But this is a card which tells you there is a ray of hope. There is a silver lining that you can look forward to. This is a card which is asking you to reconsider. This is a card which talks about, understanding or sort of getting back to a certain thing and sort of understanding it's very, very important to reconsider the situation, and it will help you get closer to what you want. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is a card of cups. This card here is telling us this is a great week for you in terms of family harmony. This is a great week for you where I see get-togethers, where I see, the other person is being extremely supportive of what you're doing, acknowledging your thoughts, helping you grow. So somewhere love also looks great this week. I feel there's a lot of contentment that's come inside you. Somewhere you are being extremely content and grateful about the way things are unfolding, about the way things are sort of turning out for you. So overall this week looks brilliant. I would just add on to this by saying practice more gratitude. Understand everything that you're going through, everything that you're experiencing at this point needs to be grateful for. Angel answer for you here is it's up to you. Angels are telling you you are in a very authoritative position. You are powerful. You got to make choices. You got to make a certain decision. Once you stand up for yourself and make a choice, make a decision, you will see a difference to the situation, which will eventually be in your favor. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is Page of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that this is a week where somebody is really trying to help you grow your finances, where a certain person is helping you build up a startup or something, where a person is referring you a certain job. Somewhere a certain person is definitely helping you grow in terms of your professional life, which will eventually help you grow your finances. So somewhere this is a card where I feel this person that is trying to help you, take that help, understand that's only helping you. Do not have any doubts around this. It's the period where I would say focus on seeking opportunities. If you're looking forward to a new job, this is the right time. Sort of start doing your research all over again. It also talks about if there's a new project that you're planning to take up, this is the right time. If there's something that you want to start up, great time again. Angel answer for you here is not the right time. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to currently requires you to sort of let it go, requires you to put in a lot more efforts to it. Somewhere this is not the right time to sort of for you to get closer to the conclusion or get closer to the situation, but your efforts have to be constant, your efforts have to be present, and that's how it will eventually work out for you. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is Judgment. This card here is telling us that this is a week to sort of look beyond to what you're looking into the reality. It's more like, there's a backstory to everything. There's a background to everything. Somewhere what you're looking is just the present situation or sort of accepting the way thing is coming to you. But it only tells us that there is something else also to look forward to. You are sort of being a little blindfolded and not wanting to understand or not wanting to accept certain elements that have happened in the past. It's not just asking you to hold on to it, but at least being aware of what's going on in the surrounding is very, very important for you. It is what the card is saying. It's just telling you, have your opinions, think loud, just be vocal about your thoughts is what this card is saying. Angel answer for you here is within the next few months. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to, it still requires a little more time to come closer. It still requires a lot more efforts from you, but every step that you're taking, every step that you're making an effort to is being counted. So your efforts have to be constant. It will only get you closer to what you want. Pisces, the card that we have for you is the Tower. This card here tells us that do not feel the need to hold everything and walk forward. Some things sometimes are to be left behind is what this card says. You can't hold everyone along and walk forward. If there is a relation that sort of ended, if there is a relation which is not as good as it was in the past, it just feels like you're feeling low about it, you're feeling extremely down with that. It's just telling you let go of, somewhere you got to you got to understand what's meant to be will eventually be with you. Angel answer for you here is listen to your intuition. Angels are telling you the situation that you're working on to currently requires you to sort of listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, and everything will eventually fall in place.
I hope that you guys have found this video really helpful. Be sure to subscribe to my channel that you're watching over here, as well as Rinky's. Her link is down below in the info box. I will see you in the next video, and Rinky will see you in the next week.